Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have a special guest today. You might have seen it, the name flashed by. We're up against the Joey Fontaine, whose link will be in the description down below. Please remember to put that. The link will be down in the description below for his channel. He also posts Wi-Fi battles. So hopefully we made it onto his channel. I know this is coming up pretty late. Yeah, he's bringing a very OU team with Garchomp, Latias, Rotom Heat. Oh my goodness, it went right too fast. We've out Togekiss and someone else, but I'm not gonna go back because we're recording. We'll see what he brings. Yeah, this is a very punch for punch battle. I very much like it. Considering that our team is very underutilized Pokemon, but we'll see how it goes. We're at 0-2. Can we make it to 1-2 at least? Let's find out. Let the battle begin. We send out the... Wow, there's a lot of water that just happened on my balcony just now. I think it's raining outside. So he leads off with the Rotom Heat. I lead off with the Vaporeon. And yeah, I'm just gonna click Scald. But we see here that he is indeed Scarf. So we are gonna see that Scarf trick. So yeah, we're now at a very favorable I don't know, Scarf Vaporeon, that sounds intriguing. And almost it's a two-shot on the Rotom. We do see the recovery though. So I believe rocks are going to be very crucial in knocking this Rotom out. We are just going to click Scald again, of course. He's free to click Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, whatever he feels like to knock out Vaporeon or get the Switch initiative. But simply it does not matter. I have Scald, so I'm going to just burn whatever might comes away. He's going to hard switch out, of course. Into the Latias. Wow, that's quite intimidating to see a Latias like this. Yeah, we're gonna go into Scald and hopefully get the burn. Sadly, no burn, so we're forced to switch out. And I believe we're gonna go right into our Magnetar, because Magnetar is probably the most suited to take the hits. I know it gets Aura Sphere, so that's always a thing to be fearful of, but for the Dark types at least, and the Steel types as well. But yeah, we'll see if this Latias goes for probably Calm Mind. Actually goes for a Psychic. So this is going to do a little chunk of damage on us. We are going to indeed click our Flash Cannon now, because we do see, I think there's two dragons, so I think there was a Garchomp, I think. It doesn't quite matter though, we are Specs, we're just going to go for the Tri-Attack, but it does have EQ though. I was not expecting EQ. We are actually able to live one and get off our Specs Tri-Attack off. So I was not expecting that to happen. I do believe if we were analytic boosted, we would have knocked out Latias, or at least bring it into the red. But yeah, that's sadly not the case. He can go for Psychic or Earthquake, it does not matter. I'm not in a position to switch out. I have to put in someone clean. And yeah, he just goes for Psychic. See, if I went out to Weezing right there, that would have been trouble for me. So it was not worth the risk. We will just let Magnezone go down. But now, with that out of the way, we can actually go out into Tomioka again. Or if not, we can actually go out into Pidgeot or even Mesprit. So we do choose Mesprit. We gotta try to get those rocks up to eliminate the Rotom. But getting rid of Latias seems to be a little more important, because Latias is a threat, especially with Soldew, if it is holding Soldew. So you see a Draco Meteor. Again, I don't know what this Latias is holding. But that does a lot of damage. Good thing we are able to take it. Good thing we're not Azoth when we're Mesprit. We have a little more bulk. And we're just going to click Ice Beam to knock out the Latias. So yeah, Latias, big threat, knocked out. The crit, I don't think it mattered. I really don't think it mattered. Because we're Expert Belt boosted, Ice Beam, yeah. So I think that's fine right there. So he sends out his Lucario now. Yeah, scary Lucario. We definitely can outspeed. Definitely running Bullet Punch or what's it called? Extreme Speed, the way it's bought in. We actually see Swords Dance, so he does outspeed me. That's quite scary. Mesprit, are you built differently? I think Lucario is actually just naturally fast, huh? And anyway, here comes our Psychic, where I do a big chunk of damage to Lucario. And yeah, I feel like it was just better to just stay in. Better just stay in. He's gonna go for the Extreme Speed. Doesn't matter. I need a clean switch in anyway, so I think letting Mesper go is the right thing to do, especially because he exposes his life orb on his Lucario. So now we can go out into Wheezing and be just fine here. So now we can just freely click Flamethrower. Latias is gone. Rotom is not going to like... Well, we don't get our rocks up, but Rotom's not going to take any hit very nicely because it is so weak. Yeah, we are just going to click Flamethrower. We can't take any hit this Lucario throws at us, even at resisted close combat. It is a 3-KO bout. That's quite a scary prospect to think about. We do see the life orb damage, and we are just going to knock it out with the Flamethrower. Gonna do big damage here. So Lucario goes down, and that crit definitely mattered. So yeah, we are definitely holding our own. Again, we're holding our own pretty well. We just gotta play a little bit better. So actually, out comes the Weavile now. So I mean, we can click Flamethrower. We can click Flamethrower. We're actually just gonna click Will-O-Wisp though. There's that Icicle Crash. Are we going to have Deja Vu? Again, we can take one. And we land a Will-O-Wisp. So if we actually went for a Flamethrower, I don't know. I think this is better because we know Weaviles commonly run Sash anyway. Yeah, so now that its attack is pretty much gone, we can... I think it's okay to let Weezing go down to the Weavile. Again, we do have Tomioka in the back as well as our secondary wall, so this is pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, he goes for Icicle Crash. He could be choiced in some fashion. So yeah, as long as we get the chip off on the Weavile, it's fine with me. Burn is going to do a lot of damage, slowly stacking up to that -12%. So now we can go out into our... Oh boy, who do we go out into? Then we go on to Zeref, I think. Oh no, wait, if he's choice, we should go on to Vaporeon. Yeah, let's go on to Vaporeon. So I believe now we're just going to click Scald. Because why not? Right, we should just click Scald. So he switches out. Probably going into Togekiss, that's the other one. Yeah, scary that this Togekiss is here. We don't get the burn again, no burn. Yeah, I mean, Togekiss is definitely very scary. It can have the Thunder Wave Air Slash. That's something we always fear. Yeah, we're not really in a good position to switch anything in, so I think that's why we're going right into Absol. And here comes that Air Slash, gonna do a big chunk of damage, almost knocking it out. And we in fact see the leftovers on this thing. So yeah, Togekiss is a menace. I believe we just click knockoff to just knock off the item it has. So that's definitely gonna help. We get rid of its recovery, that's definitely gonna help. And yeah, we're gonna get knocked off by Air Slash. You could argue we probably could have gone Play Rough, but I don't know if would that have been a better move. I don't know if that would have been a better move. It is non-resisted after all. Now we go out right into our Din Din here. Din Din going to be very crucial in this last endgame portion of the match here. Because all we have to do is click Brave Bird and knock out the Togekiss. As you can see, we're going to knock it out. Big hit. Togekiss goes down. We still have Rotom in the back to deal with. And then Weavile, who's burned. And a... Is it Garchomp? Garchomp, yeah. Definitely in a spicy pickle right now. I guess this is where we should switch out into Tomioka, huh? We are just going to click Brave Bird. We do see that it is Scarf Chomp. That's going to do a lot of damage, and with this Brave Bird we are going to go down here. We are going to go down. Rough Skin plus recoil is too much for Pidgeot to handle. So we are just going to go down. I don't know how to really feel about the move here. If we switched out, we don't outspeed Garchomp because it's Scarf Chomp. So I think I don't think we would have gone. I don't know. I think we picked the lesser of two evils at that time, and now we're just left to click Scald because we have to click Scald. It is a bulky Vaporeon. He actually switches out, giving me free damage on Weavile. We do a lot of damage to that Weavile, as you can see. Another Scald with Burn is going to knock out the Weavile. We are locked in the Scald, so we can't really do much. We see a Throat Chop. I wish he went for Icicle Crash instead. That would have been so much better for me. But we see the Scald. We are going to knock out Weavile. And I believe now he's going to go into Garchomp. I think what he's trying to do is weaken it. Weaken Vaporeon. Simply because, yeah, I don't think he knows if we outspeed or not. Simply put, we're not going to outspeed because, yeah, we're Vaporeon. But still, it's a good effort. We're gonna click Scald. Here's that EQ. He switched up his move. He switched up his Scarf move, and we're gonna be at 89%. And we are gonna be able to knock out Garchomp here. So we are slowly bringing this back. It's 1v1, back to where it started. Vaporeon versus Rotom. Can Vaporeon does it have enough HP to pull through? It's just one Scald away from winning. Can we pull it off? We obviously don't outspeed because it's Rotom, it's max speed Rotom, but can we do it? Here's that Volt Switch, and we don't live it. So we are going to fall to 0-3 to Joey. Thank you so much for that great battle, Joey. This was a fun battle. Very close victory. I will get you next time, don't worry, if we battle with Scarlet Violet. But yeah, that was fun. See you next time.